And now I have the pleasure to hand over to the one and only Mariana Barboni. As you all already heard from Fabio, she and her team have worked for, I don't know how many months. Mariana, how many months? When did you start working on that conference? I know you will be the most happy person in about half an hour from now, I guess. So because then it's probably more or less over. I mean, all the post work will start. But Mariana, over to you.
Thank you, Jost. I mean, thank you, Fabio, for the words. I mean, I think it's very important to say that I have a beautiful, amazing team behind me, so we are not alone, and it's IPCIG behind me also. I mean, it's really a pleasure to be working with you all. I feel a bit ashamed that I'm taking some minutes from, you know, those so beautiful discussions we were having for this closing remarks, but we do need to register, you know, the final words and the final thanks that I have here. And I'll go through it. But I would like to say that we will make sure to have, you know, another, to organize another, to repeat this panel and the other one on adaptive social protection, or, you know, to invite you all back again to discuss and to talk and to be, you know, active in those exchanges in the near future. So I'm sure you'll have plenty of other opportunities to go over all this, you know, these moments again. I mean, we have prepared something nice for the final, for the closing cocktail. So if you, I mean, if you're not in a rush to go to the lunch or other meetings, I know everybody's very busy, just stay with us just a little bit more. If you need to take a break right now, I mean, I'll have to go through some closing remarks here, but come back. So, I mean, we are, as I said, almost close to our virtual cocktail, and we really deserve it. It's true. I mean, we have been working intensively around the clock to make this happen. It's the first time we're doing it. So there was, I mean, we were learning while doing, so it was very intense. Well, thank you for joining and engaging in this event and celebrating with us our 5th anniversary. I mean, we are very proud to have reached, I mean, to be here and to have been, I mean, I'm a bit emotional right now. We are proud and delighted that we had the opportunity to host this event and thereby bring together the lively and diverse social protection community around the world. It's certainly tragic that a pandemic highlighted the importance of social protection, as well as the importance of our platform to share and learn from each other in this field. But we are also grateful that we have been able to provide this space for knowledge exchanging during these difficult times. And we are even more committed to keep on doing this in the future. In the sense, we are very proud to have had the chance to make valuable contributions to immediate crisis response, as well as to help thinking beyond this crisis, which I think is the most important. This is true for both our activities over the last months. I mean, with the Joint Task Force on Social Protection Responses to COVID-19, as you know, I mean, we have organized 32 webinars with more than 6,000 attendees those past months. I mean, we had webinars with more than 500 attendees. I mean, it's really amazing. And then, I mean, as well as this global conference, which somehow is marking the closing of this kind of a joint effort. But I want to reemphasize that the platform is you and lives from your active contributions. You know, I mean, we are a network, and without you, we would not have been able to achieve what we have done so far. So, I mean, let's keep on doing this. I mean, just looking quickly, I mean, on the our conference main takeaways. It was a real pleasure to follow all these fruitful and insightful discussions over the last 4 days since the start of the conference. We are more than happy to have seen, you know, you sharing excellent and outstanding ideas on how to improve social protection schemes and systems during this crisis and beyond. Giving practical insights into how countries have been doing it so far, and giving an outlook on what will be the next for social protection. And even more importantly, sharing the lessons learned and what could have been done better. This will be important to move forward and to commit ourselves to build better social protection schemes in the future. The regional and thematic discussions show that despite the many challenges still ahead in the Global South, there are signs that the crisis can indeed be turned into an opportunity, hopefully. For example, although a lot still needs to be done, the use of technology has shown to help reach people previously not covered by social protection, and might, in the long run, even help to enhance digital and financial inclusion. In many countries, the crisis has helped to set up or enhance social protection registries or social registries, a key building block for comprehensive social protection systems. Moreover, the crisis has also been an opportunity to test and strengthen coordination, not only among different government stakeholders, but also among international partners. Turning this crisis into an opportunity is more than ever a question of political will, and there are promising signs at the moment. Given the focus social protection now has and the desire of governments to secure livelihoods as we move into the recovery period, there is a real opportunity to bring forward social protection systems. This is also strongly connected with identifying and building fiscal space for social protection financing now and in the future. So turning this crisis into an opportunity, we'll need to, to turn this crisis into an opportunity, we will need to invest more and better in social protection systems. And finally, the crisis has helped to bring together and to bring countries together and learn from each other. And this is the aim of this conference too. So what I do hope is that with this conference, we could make a first important step towards making this crisis into that silver lining that will mark the expansion of existing systems and bringing social protection for all. As you have highlighted during the last days, we should all use this crisis to invest in the kind of robust and universal social protection systems that are needed to protect everyone, everywhere, against the major risks and contingencies throughout the life cycle. Moreover, we should use this momentum to make our social protection systems more adaptive and shock responsive. We have to make sure that everyone, and especially the most vulnerable in our societies, are sufficiently protected in case large covariate shocks hit again in the future. So what is next for social protection? We cannot give a clear answer at this point of time, but we have seen a lot of positive and promising examples over the last four days. With your continuous engagement in your country and in your organizations, I'm convinced that we are one step closer to make social protection a reality for everyone in the future. And now just a couple of, just announcements and news from socialprotection.org. Soon we will be offering our community a new country profile section, a page with academic information and a COVID-19 analytical matrix. We will also make important improvements in our online communities. I think they are very important too, and we need to enhance its collaborative possibilities so that we can work together like in this conference and design also the way we show the information. Also for this special occasion, for this event, we have prepared a few documents, which we would like to share with you. They will be on the chat, a compilation of webinar. We have from the beginning in this 5 years, we have organized almost 170 webinars, and we have somehow organized them into a kind of a live publication where you can search and navigate on the topics and so on. We also finalized our annual report. We share it with the community every year. So, it's also, the link is also available. This year, we are very proud to have launched our first, mini courses, self-paced mini courses, one in what is social protection, an introduction, and the other one on social protection programs. So, the links are also available. We are very proud of that, and we'll be organizing 3 other ones until March next year, at least. So we'll have on something on adaptive social protection, something on integrated digital social protection information system, and also on social protection and rural poverty. And then, at last, and of course not at least, I would like to thank, the team, the organizations, and everyone behind this amazing event. First of all, you, the attendees that have been, working with us, fully engaged in the sessions, the organizers of the sessions and the different panels, clinics, roundtables, virtual booths, the speakers, the moderators, the panelists, thanks a lot for being there. All our gratefulness to the SPACE colleagues that helped us to plan this event with the continuous and essential support from DFAT and GIZ. in behalf of BMZ. Also the IPC researchers and the operations team. I mean, they have bravely helped us to be here and along all this, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of preparations. And I mean, an special appreciation and thanks to the socialprotection.org team that worked really night and day, literally, on the past months to make this event happen. It's the first time we have done this, and I mean, dear team, you're brilliant. I mean, we're seeing their faces here. I'd like to really have, the claps, because you really deserve it. I mean, this is a work that is a result of a collective activity. So, I mean, next step now, it's really to move into our cocktail, our virtual cocktail. We are also sharing in the chat the links of this video that we showcased in the first day that tells a bit about the story of social protection and its main achievements. We are also very proud of that video. So, I mean, if you'd like to take a peek later on, it would be a good opportunity. And I mean, thank you very much, and hope to be in touch with you all soon. And I mean, we'll be chatting hopefully and, listening to some music together now in the next moments. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mariana, for these wonderful final words. So now it's time for a virtual cocktail. I just wanted to show one more time. You see also Sonia there in the back. You see her great work. We're going to share that again, of course, via the social media. And now I have the pleasure, as a last announcement for my job as the overall facilitator, to actually introduce you to our DJ. We have with us DJ Henry Knowles. He is arguably the most famous and longest serving Latin DJ in the world, worked with all kinds of most famous musicians there are, and also worked with Jennifer Lopez, Mark Anthony, Vanessa Williams, you name it. And he kindly agreed to skip a gig he had today in Thailand, and he's playing for us while we have the chance to continue chatting. And also, I think, switching on our webcams. I hope this is possible then. Of course, we can't really talk while DJ Henry is playing music for us, but hopefully don't feel ashamed to dance in front of the camera, have a drink, smile, do some, I don't know, whatever you do when you do have a virtual party. And thank you very much for following my lead here. Thank you very much to Mariana and the team for boarding me on. And see you next time. DJ Henry Knowles, please.
Hello, everybody. Good to be here. Thanks for the invitation. And I'm here to play for you, so enjoy.